Hey guys, how's it going? Okay, I just popped on quick. It is 10 to 8 and most of you are scrambling to get your kids ready for school, but I don't have to because our last name starts with a K. So yeah, I gotta get ready anyways, so I'm gonna answer some questions I've been asked a lot in the last couple days. Aura is a lot, because we live up north, a lot of us are the color Aura. And it's out of stock, supposed to be to the September 21st. Now it says the beginning of October. I'm not surprised. They push things back a lot. Stock has been a problem, but I'm trying to think of it as a positive way, as so many people love this stuff that it's just hard to keep the demand up, right? So yeah, so just wait and then I'll post when it's in stock. So it's a good thing. It means it's a good product and everybody loves it. So, okay, so the main question I've been asking is like, how do I start? You can go crazy and get a ton of things, or you can just get your four main colors. And your four main colors, your entire face can be in here. And when you buy four colors, your compact is free. And do you need a brush? And I am going to say yes, because you won't feel like you get the same finish without it. You can apply it with your fingers and blend with this. But my friend Kayla just had a party and she never had a brush until she filled in her party rewards. So obviously Kayla did just fine and she loved it and she's obsessed with it almost as much as I am. So, but I love the brushes and they help blend better. I'm gonna have to ask her to comment on here after to see if the brushes make a big difference and how much she loves it. So, but yeah, so the best deal is each tin. Adam, chill out. The iPad is babysitting my child this morning for a bit. So yeah, how you start out is, this is your contour. So this is color number 1 and everyone's like, you have to teach me. And it's so easy, I promise. This is color number 1, your darkest color. Then your highlight is color number 2. And then your main is color number 3. And you can apply this with your fingers, or you can even apply them with the Bella bronzer brush, which I'm going to talk to you about. So 20, 40, 60, and this shiny color here is called Love Spell, and I'm going to use that for my lip and cheek today. And that's the great thing about all of these things. You can use this wherever in your face. You use this for your contouring, you use this for eyeshadow if you want brown eyeshadow, and you can use this to fill in your brows. This you can even use to highlight on your eyelids. It's a great primer. It's a great base for just your overall color for a regular day. Normally, if you get a lip, you can use on your lip, your cheek, and also your eyelids. But this is a very high gloss. You can see really high gloss. I don't put on my eyelids because it can kind of get creasy. So when you're first ordering, you might want to keep that in mind, that we have a semi-gloss, a high gloss, and a matte. So there's 3 categories, and I always say a matte to start with, just because it's so conditioning. You might feel kind of greasy at first. So you can apply with your fingers and blend with a sponge or a brush, whatever you want to do. But the best deal is these 4 colors and a brush, and you're looking at $130. If you get these 4 colors and this brush with the bronzer, because there's a duo, it's $136. So it's a bundle. And anyone asks if we ever have sales, this is your best sale bundle. It's always the same price, but normally the bronzer's $20 and normally this is $51. So that's 71. So instead of 71, you spend 56. So that's quite a big, savings there. So I'm going to quickly just show you how I do my makeup with the Bella bronzer brush so you can see what it would be like to start with. And then you can see what it looks like, and then I'm going to put my bronzer on because I just cannot live without bronzer. So color number 1, I also want to show you how quick it is. I take the brush and I kind of squeeze it to make it skinnier, just so then I can contour and get everywhere. And so you just start from your ear and work your way down and go to about the middle of your eye there. And if you want, you can kind of scoop it upwards. It's going to kind of give you like a bit of a facelift. And I mean, we can color correct under eye problems and all kinds of stuff like that, but I find your 4 colors are just it's a gateway. It can show you how to use it, show you how easy it is to use. So, and it's not a huge expense all at once either. Because it's all what it costs, right? But really, if you were to buy a blush and a brightener and a contour and then your main foundation and then a lipstick, you're looking over, and then never mind a brush on top of it, you're looking at like $200 probably if you're going to go to Sephora, because that's where this was going, until she realized people need to have this explained to them. And when you go into Sephora, I feel like I'm at a disco party. I feel like I'm old when I'm saying that, but it's true. It's just so much going on there. I can't handle it, especially with kids. And they're, on their own, they're really good. But two, they start playing tag, and I'm like, boys. So it's not the most fun. So I'm just going around, and what you can do too is just use your fingers. But I'm just trying to show you how you can do your contour easily with this Bella bronzer brush. And what you can think of is threes. I always do everything in threes. It's not a OCD thing, it's just an easy way for me to remember, because I'm definitely not OCD. You can see how messy my house is. So 1, 2, 3. You just do that like 3 curve, right? So that's all the shape. The contour can be in the shape of a 3. I mainly just wanted to pop on to answer these questions because I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm not very good at texting. So this way I can show you. And it really is easy. Okay, so that's your contour. You contoured, you're done. And you can really see how not careful I have been here, and it's all gonna work out just fine. And then I just kind of rub it off a little bit on the back of my hand or something. And then I always like to do my brightener with my fingers, but I'll show you the 3 thing. My brightest color, and that's your color number 2. I go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There. That's it. That's your brightener. It's the brightest color you have. That's where you put this. And 1, 2, 3. Super easy. And if you notice, it's all like in a triangle. Triangle here, triangle there. There you go. Because the triangular shape is going to make things look longer and slimmer. All right. And then this is your main color. And you don't need to do all these things, but it's better because then not everybody matches the same 8 colors that we have. So this way you can make it more unique for you, for your color. So I just put a couple here. 1, 2, 3. The less dots you put, the lighter the coverage, of course. I am going to the farm to pick beets, so I don't need a ton of coverage today. I just like to have a little bit of protection. It's so conditioning. I almost feel like I need to have it on. I love it. It's like a barrier. There. And that's it. You can put your blush on if you want, but I like leaving it last so I can put it exactly where I want it, and then I don't accidentally swirl it around to the rest of my face. So this is the Bella bronzer brush. Another decent brush, if this one's out of stock and you don't want the bronzer, is the 30-second hack brush. As you can see, these ends are pretty similar. Most artists really like the Buffy brush, but I find that you have to be doing this for a little bit to know how to use it, because it's quite dense and you can actually end up applying too much with it. I like it just fine, but I find if you're gonna have only one brush, I don't think this is it, because it's not as good at blending, whereas these are way more forgiving and you can blend so much more. So you can see how nice, they're dense, but they're longer and fluffier. So I'm gonna go back to this Bella bronzer brush, the one that comes with the duo, and I'm just gonna blend it into my hairline so you don't have like a brown ring around in your hair. And you just swirl. And it's just a super light, making sure I don't look like total death day. Not every day has to be supermodel makeup day, right? And this is just a great way to show you guys what it's all about and what you're going to want to order. Always want to get that neck. And these contours just create shades to make everything look slimmer. See, no kids in the school area yet. And I'm just going to sweep this contour up a little bit. I don't go too haywire on blending with the contour because you want to have that contour there. That's what gives you the sculpted look, the 3D look, the contoured look without maybe spending a lot of time on contouring or placement. Because I've been like 7 minutes and I've yapped my face off and I've done my makeup. And I'm just brighter. I haven't used any color corrector, any mango or any of those things. If you have some serious bags, then I'd say let's try that. But honestly, you get really good coverage for mascara with the start. And then if you need more help with things, then you could order more because you don't want to dive too deep and you want to see if you like it first. And that's another thing. If you don't like it, hi Michelle. Just talking about ordering and colors and stuff like that and brushes. So if you want to know which brush to get and stuff like that, just pop back and you can see this. And I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible. And I numbered even the colors so we can keep it easy for you guys. And so then what I'm going to do is my Love Spell. And like I said, this is a high gloss. So when you're first starting out, you might want to go for a matte or a semi. The matte can sometimes look kind of drying on your lips. So a good middle of the road is a semi, and on my page I have folders of lip and cheeks and what they look like and everybody looks like with them on, different skin types and stuff, and then also the finish. Because this, I don't ever put this Love Spell on my eyelids because it's going to make your eyelids look kind of on the greasier side. So this is Love Spell and it looks dark and scary, and that's why I'm using it, because I'm doing it as a giveaway on my Saturday morning giveaway. I do lives every Saturday. If you share this live public, your name will be entered. And I want everyone to see that it's not as scary as it looks. And put some on my lips. And Jen is giving away a ton of things in her party. There we go. And it just gives that hint of color. You see, it's not as dark and scary as it looks in here. I might even put more on. Hello, Miss Melissa. But I'm loving this Love Spell. Put even a bit more. But yeah, so to start, it's $80 for the colors, $50 for a brush. They are worth it, but like I said, my friend Kayla didn't have one. But a sponge really, really helps as well. See, and that's what this difference of this stuff is. Do you see I went to a little Western over here? You just wipe it off. It's not gonna set and stay there and dry and then you're screwed because you had not the exact placement. That's what I love about this stuff, because you don't have to be perfect to use this stuff. Okay, and then I just pat. And what this does, it also just pushes into your face and it makes it become a part of your skin. There we go. And yeah, like I said, we have a lot of restock items. Now they say at the beginning of October. I do have a lot of stock in. So if there's something you want and they're out of stock, there's a pretty good chance I have it if you're nearby me. I can even mail it. It's $2 to mail, so it's really not too bad. The tins anyways. The brush is a little different, but that's okay. We can get it to you. See? It's so fast. What am I at, 13 minutes on my live? I hope anyways. I feel like I'm in a vortex sometimes when I hop on here. But yeah, if you have any questions and you want a color match, I need a makeup-free selfie in the window. You can see I'm not being completely blasted by the light. The sun's not shining on my face. I just need to see what your main base color is, and we will hook you up. And like I said, if I don't get the right color, which I haven't had anyone, we haven't swapped yet, you can send it back, money back 30 days, or a swap out in 60. So you have a long time to try this stuff. And yeah, I hope you guys have a really good day. And I'm ready for the day. It's awesome. life-changing. Anyways, you guys have a good day and we'll talk to you later. Bye. Bye, Melissa, and bye, Michelle.